So, Capcom, let's go ahead and talk about this because I've noticed that a lot of people are upset about it, and quite frankly, they have all the right to be upset about it. So, I'm in the middle of. Hold on. I'll even show you what I was in the middle of. Give me a second. So. Oh, wait, I can't because I got to re-log back in. Hold on, can't I show the last reviews of my the last match that I played? Let me see. Should be able to, I think. Not sure. Let me see here. Quest results. Okay, so I was literally in the middle of this quest playing the long game, and I had at least a bunch of people join me, right? So tell me one thing for certain, Capcom. Tell me this. Why the hell did I not get a warning saying that I was offline or I was booted offline or whatever the case may be? Folks just disappeared and everybody got replaced with with Rosso and them, with the NPCs mainly, with the other support characters. So this is the thing that really gets me. Like, this has been an ongoing thing for God knows how long, and y'all have not fixed your game yet. I get that it takes some time to get some stuff out, but you guys have had plenty of time. You have 4 title updates. 4. 4 title updates. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like it's 5 title updates, but I could be counting wrong. But y'all have had a good amount of time to issue these updates, these problem fixtures, all this. Y'all could have been fixed this. The problem behind it is that y'all aren't doing anything to fix the problem. How is it that I was booted offline of a server in the middle of a match and I didn't get a warning or anything? It didn't tell me, oh, you've been switched to solo online or you've been switched to, offline play. It didn't warn me about none of that. People just disappeared and we were still in the middle of the match. Like, it makes no sense. I'm telling you that right now, it makes no sense. So here I am going to a squad lobby because I usually just join a squad lobby. I don't join any other lobby unless it's Vexilia on. Vexilia gets on around like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, stuff like that. So you see, I got 3 people up in there right now. So there's 3 people inside of it. This could be wrong due to the simple fact of, this, that, and the third. But so it shows that I'm online now, right? So if I go up in here and I start up a whole quest, it's 8:57 right now. My tail is supposed to be really gone to work by now. But here I am trying to show you guys that this is a problem. This is literally a problem. Where are we? Now, I don't know if it was to boot people off in order to add something or whatever the case may be. Whatever it was, fix that ish. Like, I did this whole mission right here solo. No complaints, no knockoffs, no nothing. The moment I get here inside of this, and then the problem of the issue arises to a point where it's like, oh well, kick them off. I just don't understand, like, what was the reason behind it. I'll never understand what was the reason behind it. Don't get me wrong. I got the match. I finished it. As you can tell, I finished it. Because I got the rewards and everything else. But I finished it within 2 deaths. 2 of them. Was it because we were bullying Mitsune in the beginning? Because I don't understand it. Like, in the beginning, we were beating the crud out of Mitsune. And the moment that the gate went down, I think when the gate went down. Actually, no, the gate didn't go down until everybody got booted. Everybody gets kicked. And then I'm just like, what is going on? So I'm sitting over here thinking like, then I'm backed out of the match or something. Or they had a connection server because I didn't get a warning or anything else. I look at my issue. It tells me my issue is offline. Also, y'all are steadily giving us, this, that, and the third outfit, but you have yet to give us this outfit that she's wearing right here. I don't know if that's a she or a he. I can't go with the flow of this one. But this right here, yeah, you see this outfit that this person's wearing right here? Yes. Y'all should have been gave us this outfit here, bro. This is crazy. Like this outfit, this one, the one in the purple, not Eric's. We all know that Eric got swag. But this one right here, this is supposed to have been an outfit already. I don't understand why this isn't an outfit yet. Like, come on, Capcom, y'all missing out on a lot of things. Now I get it. Why would we give y'all, update like the plain old NPC character? Because some of the clothes that they be wearing is swagalicious, bro. Like when I sit there and tell you it's swagalicious. Yeah. Excuse my French. I just thought I'd get a little bit funny with it, even though I'm not that funny. Like, yeah. But still, like, I play every multiplayer game there possibly is, and I've never come across this problem before. Until I play y'all's game. When I play y'all game, that's when I come across the problem. I'm just like, bro, like, what is really going on? Like, as I said before, y'all had time after time, update after update. Y'all steadily update the game with, like, title updates and seasonal content and stuff like that. But you have yet to fix the problem where you just get automatically booted offline. And I'm going to put it to you like this. Yes, some people's internet isn't great. I'm not going to say my internet is great because, let me be honest, it's not. No, I promise you it's not. I promise you 100%. Mine's really isn't. It's not, okay? It really isn't. My internet isn't that great. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. My internet is not that great. And so I'm pretty sure you're sitting over here looking like, well, why the hell are you complaining? First of all, I have the right to complain. I'm gonna go ahead and say that today. I have the right to complain because due to the simple fact of that, how do I want to put this? It's due to the simple fact of that this isn't something that's supposed to be happening in your game. I've never met this problem, and I'm gonna be real with you, 100% real with you. I have never, ever had this problem in World or Rise. I've never had the problem in either one of those. But all of a sudden, when you get to this game, this one right here, Wilds, out of all this is supposed to be your newest flagship. This is supposed to be the mother lover that changes the game forever. And apparently, what's going on is it's not changing the game, it's making things worse. It's making it so worse that your community is not even backing you at this point. You guys got nominated for a game award, and I'm trying to figure out how when you have this many problems in your game. Like, can we legit talk? Whoa. Oh, that go hard. That go hard. You know, what stuff like that. Yeah, that go hard, bro. That go hard as hell. I like that. I like it a lot. Picasso. But I see, I think we really gotta go back inside that. See, this is on Lumenheim catalog, but we can't do anything about that anymore. We don't even have those anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. These shades, they do go hard. They go hard. I won't lie. They go hard. But you know, like, getting them now is impossible. Anyways, I'm jumping off task here. Y'all gotta fix y'all game. Okay? Y'all really gotta fix it. Like, as I said before, my internet isn't that great, so it could have been my internet, and if it was, I do humbly apologize. But usually, if something goes wrong with the internet, it'll say right in the right hand of my corner, right hand side of my, you get what I'm saying, top right hand corner. It will literally sit there and tell me when the Wi-Fi disconnects or whatever the case may be. It didn't even tell me that, which is the hunt of what I'm saying is that it was definitely the game itself. But the craziest thing to it is I don't know if it was the game because the game didn't give me a heads up saying, oh, you've been switched to offline mode. No. It didn't give me that at all. We were beating the crap out of a Mitsune, and next thing you know, Shazam! Everybody's gone, and then Rosso, Nightshade, and Nadia all come in. And I'm just like, all I could hear my palico would say, "Make room for me too." I'm just like, huh? You shouldn't even be out here. What do you mean? And I look around, I see Rosso's name, I see Nightshade come up, and then I see Nadia come up. Like, all three of them came in, like, relatively quick. And I'm just sitting over here like, what is this, a 6-monster hunt? I'm sitting over here and I'm looking at the freaking log, and all I see is people gone, gone, gone. I'm just like, what happened? And so I look up, and I'm like, I'm offline, how? It didn't even give me a warning telling me that you're in offline mode. It just kicked me. Right off the gate, kicked. No ifs, no ands, no buts, no warning, no nothing. It just kicked me. So I really need you guys to fix that problem. Like, I only say this due to the simple fact of, y'all have to understand this. I love you guys' game. Don't get me wrong. I love you guys' game to death. I love it to death. I love this game. This is a game that I feel like, a whole lot of people is like, oh, well, this game is going to die, whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, blah, 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 blah. But the next thing you know, remember, there's already another Monster Hunter game, a mobile Monster Hunter game, a mobile gacha Monster Hunter game that's literally coming out. Now, the moment that people hop onto that one, they're going to be like, oh my god, this game is trash, and then they're going to come back at just like Vigilocity said, they're gonna come back and they're gonna be like, look how great Wilds was. And it's gonna be like the issue that persisted of people just getting booted off servers automatically for no intentional reason. Like, they're just gonna forget that even existed. Which I kind of see the wave of that, but the fact of the matter is that so many people glaze saying that this game was gonna be the ish. Game beta comes out, everybody sits there and starts roasting this game, and I'm just like, it's a beta, guys. It's not even a full production. Full production comes out, still some of the issues persist. Like, when I sit there and tell you still some of the issues persist, they persist. And people were clowning the game. They say Worlds is better. They even said Rise was better, and I don't even think Rise was better. I'm not even gonna hold you. Rise could not hold my attention as much as World could. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because it was on the Switch. Because the way I look at it, it never should have went for the Switch automatically. Well, I can't say that. So let me explain. So yes, it could have went for the Switch, but you should have made the game for all platforms. And when I say all platforms, it should have been made for every single platform from jump. Instead, you started it with Switch, then you docked it into PC, and then you docked it into PlayStation, which was, my thing is, kind of stupid at this point, because why didn't you dock it for all systems in the first place? Yes, I get that PC had to wait. If you would have docked it for Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation and had PC wait, you might have avoided some BS. I'm not gonna hold you. You might would have avoided some BS, but you got hit with a lot of BS. And my thing is, as I said before, it just didn't catch my attention when it was on the Switch. I'm guessing because the Nintendo Switch wasn't, something that I felt like held the title to play a Capcom Monster Hunter game. And the reason why I say that is because my main Monster Hunter games, I've never played on a Nintendo. Ever. I've always played it on a PlayStation. So for it to actually hit a Nintendo Switch, don't get me wrong, I was excited. I was happy. But once I got into the game and I started fighting off the monsters, I made my very first build in that game. And after that, the game just couldn't hold my attention. It just couldn't. Now, some of the key mechanics within that game, within Rise, I feel like should have came into this game automatically. But the fact that y'all brought World up into this game, because there is a point of there was a point in this game where Monster Hunter World was brought up into Monster Hunter Wilds. So that technically tells me that, remember when in Worlds where people was like, we're gonna have to go commission other people and stuff like that? This is basically telling me that inside the Monster Hunter world, there are different areas around the world that commissions people. And ROC is possibly the ones where we just live different lives. Now, what I'm looking at is I'm hoping something that y'all do, but y'all make a situation to where, something big comes out, either some godlike dragon or whatever the case may be, and then our OCs from different games such as Monster Hunter World, Rise, Wilds, like all the Monster Hunters you possibly ever played just comes together to fight this one fucking monster and like literally just go all out. But the problem behind that would be is the OC carryover. And the reason why I say that because we couldn't even carry over our characters from World into Wilds. We had to rebuild our characters from scratch, as per usual every Monster Hunter game. But let me go ahead and hit you with a but here. Now it still could work out. You would just need, the other people, such as the handlers and the support system from them. Like, say for instance, Monster Hunter Rise, the support people from them comes into Wilds to fight, to do one ginormous fight. The support system from World and the handler herself, hey Pard, she just comes out the middle of nowhere. Like, bro, bro, I would love to see that happen. Like, that would be crazy just to see her pop into Wilds and be like, hey Pard, like, bro, wait a minute. Like, we get it that Almar has an outfit, but remember, she never wore glasses. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It was a nice gesture, but come on, make a scenario where because I'm not gonna hold you. There was somebody that modded Shara Ishvalda onto their weapon inside the game. PC player, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right here, right now. If Shara Ishvalda was to come back, I would need everybody from World to come into the game. Like, we would need the handler, of course, for her to just come through. The other support systems such as old buddy with the sword and shield. Because I'm not even gonna lie, when we were fighting Fatalis, I thought he was dead. I'm not gonna hold you. I legit thought he was dead. I thought y'all actually killed off a character. I was like, bro, y'all should. I was gonna sit there and tell y'all, if y'all don't get a fucking award for killing off a character in an online multiplayer game, something's not right. I promise you, I was sitting there thinking that the entire time. But the moment I seen he was alive, I was like, damn, that's crazy. I said it was close. It was real close. but yeah, that's all y'all really have to do. Just fix the situation where people are getting booted off a line just automatically, and fix the issue where it doesn't give out a warning. Or whatever the case may be. It didn't tell you you're offline. It didn't tell you anything. It just, like, that's the first time that's ever happened to me, but I'm pretty sure it's happened to other people multiple times. So really all you have to do is just probably fix that problem and a couple of more other things, and then I promise you the game will be just perfectly fine. Like right now, you're giving us grade A content. Gog Mazios, now, let's go ahead and confirm this real quickly. So there was somebody on YouTube that I watched, and he confirmed that Gog Mazios was definitely going to be a monster that was going to get released within a title update. He was speculating it and everything. In the beginning, a lot of people were sitting over here thinking like, no, I don't think that's the case. What's real crazy is every monster he predicted to come out, such as Seregios and Gog Mazios, even Lagiacrus, was all accurate. A YouTuber, out of all things, like, I would see a Twitter person say this and that and the third, and like, they be correct about it, but that's a Twitter person. Like, who's doubting a Twitter person's skill? But a YouTuber to just literally come through the whole thing and be like, data miners found this. And the moment that he sits there and says this, that, and the third, a lot of people that read the situation don't look into the situation and be like, oh, well, this could be this or this could be that. Data miners would be like, we don't know what this is, but we do know it's big. This Mother Lover just came out, the Mother Lover Rip, and was like, this data was also found in a last game for Gog Mazios. So I'm just sitting over here like, if this man has this much knowledge, this man should be our #1 leaker for YouTubers. I'm sorry. I trusted him the entire full way. Now, when Seregios came out and he was accurate about that, I was like, holy shit, it's fucking crazy. What if Gog Mazios does come out? And I held his word to the Gog Mazios thing. And guess what? Gog Mazios came out. And now the top thing that I'm basically trying to see is what possibly can y'all bring to the table? Because let me go ahead and be real with y'all. You brought us Gogmazios. You brought us Planetus. You literally brought us Omega Planetus. So when I literally sit here and say that y'all have brought two of the strongest, let alone audacious, let me go ahead and show y'all something. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. This really isn't a problem, but to me, it's a problem. This is a problem. When I say when she first came out, she was a problem. When Raid Al first came out, Arch Tempered Raid Al, let me go ahead and be honest with you. He was a problem. He was a hell of a problem. When Tempered Mitsune came out, that was a problem. Are we ever going to get an Arch Tempered Mitsune? Because that's going to be scary in my book. And the reason why I say that is because we thought Tempered Mitsune was a problem. No. Arch Tempered would be a monster of a problem. But moving on from that. Y'all have created problems within this game. And yes, there are people out there that screaming, oh, well, the monsters aren't strong enough. This mission's easy. No, it's literally not. And I can tell you it's not. And the reason why I can tell you it's not, because let me go ahead and tell you something. How many times have you carded fighting these monsters? Be honest with yourself. How many times have you carded? Once or twice? Maybe no times. That's a congratulations if you didn't card any time fighting these monsters. But I'm 100% sure that most of y'all carded at least once or twice fighting these guys. Which means the fight isn't easy. You're just saying it isn't like you didn't fail the mission. You completed the mission in one go. No. A mission, saying something is easy is saying like I'm not dying to it and I'm defeating that monster within 5 minutes. No. That's what easy is. What you're talking about is, oh, well, the monster is easy, but you card it twice, and it took you at least 15 minutes to kill him. 15 minutes is great, but you card it twice just to get that. Like, come on now. Your build isn't that great. But when you did give us the ability to, fight God Mazios and then, get GOG weapons, for God's sakes, I felt like that was just a smart play in my book. Because don't get me wrong, Ardean weapons are great, but I just felt like the more I rolled for Ardean weapons, the more I kept getting the same roll over and over and over and over and over again. It kind of got boring to a point where I was like, what's the point of me, doing this for an Ardean weapon? It's all I'm really doing is just grabbing the same weapon, same stats and all. But once you introduce GOG, and there was some people that I play with, and it was explained to me that Ardean weapons do come randomly, such as stat-wise and everything else, and GOG just basically gives it an extra boost to that. It will either A, overpower it, or B, leave it at a level 3, 2, or 1. So the moment that somebody explained that to me, I've been looking out for GOG. I'm not even gonna hold you. Now, why am I not fighting GOG now? Well, as I said before, I gotta go to work here in a bit. It's 9:17. I should have been gone already. I'm not even gonna hold you. But yes, GOG weapon is something great. I can actually leave at 9:30 and still make it on time. I have to put the dog away though, if anything. That's great to know, buddy. That's 100% great to know. Okay, so now the thing was about it is that my most favorite weapon to use is a blast weapon due to the fact that Brachydios. Bracky, I do believe, should come back. I believe Bracky should come back. Bracky had one of the greatest explosive weapons in the freaking game of world. I have yet to put that weapon away. That weapon has carried me. Explosive weapons have carried me throughout world the entire game. And I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing it was the stats that I was using. For some odd reason, I have to go back through my world character and just look at the stats on my world character just to be 100% sure I know what I'm building. Because when I put on that armor and everything else, I technically randomized this. When I say I randomized, the slots randomized. The slots into the weapons randomized. And I don't even think I had jewels in the weapon. Honestly, I just put on a weapon, put on some armor, because the armor was which armor was it? So the armor was what's his name? Rajang. The armor was Rajang. This not the first version of Rajang, but the second version of Rajang, Super Saiyan Rajang. Yes, I'm still gonna call Rajang Super Saiyan Rajang, because in my book, that's all Rajang really was. He was just a Super Saiyan that was able to go Super Saiyan whenever he felt like it. So Super Saiyan Rajang's on clothing and everything else. I had that on, and then I had Brachadios' sword. So is there any monster that's in this game that can give me that? Because I think it was like an All Might situation. Like it was like I can't remember what the armor status did, but the armor was like All Might, and then I had an explosion weapon, and then I was just going through just beating monsters like that. And don't even get me started with the Ebony Odogaron situation. Okay, y'all missed out on literal. Oh my god, y'all missed out on that armor so badly. Y'all could have brought Iceborne's Ebony Odogaron armor to Wilds, and I promise you, I would have never switched my armor a day in my life. But y'all still gave us great armor, so I can't be too mad. But y'all still missed out. You still missed out. You missed out hard. You say? You missed out hard. Sure. But like this right here, this paralysis weapon, I could probably work with this, but I really want to work on getting an explosion weapon. So I'm probably going to end up working on getting an explosion weapon, if anything. Or at least I'm going to try to. I don't know what it is, but I still want to recreate the explosion weapon from World. I have to go into World just to see just to see what I can do with it, if anything. That's affinity. I mean, I would love for the affinity to be up, but I would also love for the attack to be up as well, because the attack is already at 190 and the affinity is already at like 5%, right? So I'm trying to think like what would be the best move for this, attack or affinity. I would definitely want the crit. If I'm thinking about it correctly, I would definitely want the crit. But I don't know if I want the crit to matter when it comes down to an explosion. Like I would need something to make the explosion tick off a lot more. But what I'm gonna end up doing, because I got like 9 to 6 pieces, I'm gonna end up doubling up on these weapons. If anything, I'm gonna keep trying to roll for weapons, if anything. Yeah, I could do that. Forge it. Okay, so now, but that's all I really wanted to talk about. It's been 28 minutes on this video, so I'm glad you guys could take the time to hear this out. Hopefully you do hear this out inside the future sometime soon, maybe later, who knows. Just know that you guys are awesome. Keep doing what you do. Just fix your game as much as possible. And we're here for you whenever you need us. You feel me? Until we meet again. I'll check you later.